How are you? Wednesday, August 11th, 2021. I came up with a very interesting episode. You may like it. I surely like it. I came up with Canars on here, Vista, California. The best 63 individual offensive seasons of all time. And I did it according to a score where I added runs, home runs, triples, doubles, singles, runs batted in, walks, stolen bases, and batting average, all as one number. Who came up with the best offensive season of all time? Well, I've got 63 players. The top score was 1144. And I had to cut it off. I cut off the number at 925. So number 63 on the list got a score of 925. When I added runs scored, home runs, triples, doubles, singles, runs batted in, walks, stolen bases, and batting average, all as one number. 925 was the cutoff to make the cut. That person is number 63 on the list. And the number one person who had the best offensive season of all time had a total score of 1144. Let's see, 1144, 925. That's a difference of 219 points. That the guy had better season than the other guy. Let's look at it and see what you think. See if you agree with me. I thought it was kind of interesting when I did this. 63 on the list, Mickey Mantle, 1956 season. I'll give you an example. Scored 132 runs. Home runs 52. Triples 5. Doubles 22. Singles 109. Runs batted in 130. Walks 112. Stolen bases 1. And his batting average was 353. So for the 1956 season, I added up all those numbers, came up to 925, but he came up with number 63 as the best season of all time. 62 other guys ahead of him, and I think Mickey Mantle has some others. So even though it may be, he's number 63 in the list, some of these guys have multiple seasons that made the list. Should we count down to see who's number one? 62 on the list, Hugh Duffy, 1893 season. Scored 147 runs, home runs 6, triples 7, doubles 23, singles 167, runs batted in 118, walks 50, stolen bases 44, and an average of 363. His score, 925. 61 on the list. You want me to go through all of these and list all the numbers? Let's see how it goes. 61 on the list, Ted Williams, 1947 season. Scored 125 runs, home runs 32, triples 9, doubles 40, singles 100. Runs batted in 114, walks 162, no stolen bases, batting average 343. His score, 925. So Mickey Mantle, Hugh Duffy, and Ted Williams have scores of 925 on the list. Number 60 on the list, Paul Wainer, has a score of 927, so he beats him. Why? 1927 season, scored 114 runs, home runs 9, triples 8, doubles 42, singles 168, runs batted in 131, walks 60, stolen bases 5, and a batting average of 380. Give him a score of 927. How about that? 59 on the list, counting down. Jimmy Fox, 1936 season, had a score of 927 when he scored 130 runs, home runs 41, triples 8, doubles 32, singles 117, runs batted in 143, walks 105, stolen bases 13, and a batting average of 338. 58 on the list. Counting down, we'll go all the way down to number 1, okay? Sam Thompson, 1893 season. Score, 931. Runs scored, 130. Home runs, 11. Triples, 13. Doubles, 37. Singles, 161. Runs batted in, 126. Walks, 50. Stolen bases, 18. And a batting average of 370. Add up all those numbers, 931. 57 on the list, Ty Cobb, 1917 season. Scored 107 runs, home runs 6, triples 24, doubles 44, singles 151, runs batted in 102, walks 61, stolen bases 55, batting average 383. Total score 933. And Cobb will be on this list multiple times with his certain seasons. But he came in number 57. Number 56, Ted Williams, 1948 season. Scored 124 runs. Home runs 25, triples 3, doubles 44, singles 116, runs batted in 127, walks 136, stolen bases 1, batting average 343. His score 938. You can see how the numbers are going up. 55 on the list, Ted Williams. This will be the third Ted Williams entry. 1946 season. Scored 142 runs, home runs 38, triples 8, doubles 37, singles 93, runs batted in 123, walks 156, stolen bases none, batting average 342. Score 939. Counting down, number 54 on the list, Harry Heilman, 1921 season. Runs scored 114, home runs 19, triples 14, doubles 43, singles 161, runs batted in 139, walks 53, stolen bases 2, batting average 394. Total score 939. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys I've done. Started off with number 63 and I'm at number 54 right now. Now I could devote this whole episode and count all the way down. But I think I'm going to break it up in sequences of 10 players at a time. So when you tune into the video, you're not going to spend an hour and a half looking at it and getting all these numbers. Also, I'll go a little batty doing all these numbers. I'll just recap. 63 on the list, Mickey Mantle, 1956 season. 925 score. 62 on the list, Hugh Duffy, 1893, had a 925 score. 61, Ted Williams, 1947 season, had a 925 score. Number 60 on the list, Paul Waiter's 1927 season, had a 927. 59, Jimmy Fox, 1936 season, had a 927. 58 on the list, Sam Thompson, 1893, had a 931 score. 57 on the list, Ty Cobb, had a score of 1917 season, had a score of 933. 56 on the list, Ted Williams, 1948 season, had a score of 938. 55, Ted Williams, 1946 season, had a score of 939. And 54 on the list, Harry Heilman, 1921 season, had a score of 939. So, in this first group of 10 Counting down from 63 down to 54, I've got Ted Williams 3 times. 3 of his seasons broke the top 63. All right, that will do it for this episode. Next episode, I'll count down the next 10. And then eventually we'll get down to number 1. But I got to do 10 players in a row because I'm giving out all the numbers. I'm giving out runs scored, home runs, triples, doubles, singles, runs batted in, walks, stolen bases, and a batting average, all as one number. So if I do 10 at a time, you'll grasp the numbers and you'll stay with me. If I did 50 of these, it's just way too many numbers to grasp, all right? So when you tune into an episode, we'll focus on 10 at a time. What do you think? Best offensive seasons of all time. Okay? So thanks for watching. Next episode, we'll do another 10 players. And then eventually, we'll get to the number 1 offensive season of all time. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I'm out.